Hello. What are the effects of the Iran war on UK property from the point of view of investors? And are these effects likely to continue even if the ceasefire results in a peace deal? Normally, when there is a war or other major event, it creates uncertainty and investors stop making decisions. Doing anything is perceived as a risk. So one may expect such an event would reduce demand for UK property investment. But this is not the case. The last few weeks has seen a huge increase in investors wanting to buy UK rental property, with many citing the Iran war as an influencing factor. How can the Iran war result in higher demand for UK property? I've spoken to many such investors and looked closely at the reasons why the war has resulted in increased demand for UK property and why many believe this trend will continue even if the current ceasefire results in a peace deal. I'm going to cover the 5 main reasons for this. Firstly, global geopolitical uncertainty, including the Iran war, is driving investors from paper investments such as shares, bonds, and bank savings into real physical assets. Investors are losing confidence in financial institutions and currencies, and there is indeed extreme volatility in financial markets. On the other hand, suitable residential property is a secure, tangible asset that grows over the long term. It's really useful in that it provides someone with a home and gives good rental income. It's an asset you still have even if the financial world collapses. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We publish content every week on UK property investing. Hit the bell and like. It really helps the channel and ensures you're notified when the next video is released. Reason 2, there is a shift away from the war zone. Some clients are shifting away from investment in the war zone and surrounding areas in the Middle East. Whilst many investors have put their investment plans on hold, others have decided to invest away from the region. Many such investors had considered UK property as an alternative in the past. And now with the Iran war and concerns about security in the region, the UK has overall become more attractive. This effect is likely to last, as many think that the Middle East will remain volatile, even if there is a peace deal in the current conflict. Thirdly, UK property is a safe haven for global capital. The UK offers long-term political stability, strong institutions, and a well-regulated property market, which reduces long-term investment risk. It has the most established and transparent legal systems for property ownership. Investor rights are clearly protected, contracts are enforceable, and the land registry system provides certainty of ownership. Houses in the UK are freehold, where you own the land as well as the property, with no hidden costs, ground rent, or service charges. Fourthly, UK property prices are likely to rise. The high oil demand is likely to increase building and material costs in the future, making new houses and existing houses that are to be renovated more expensive. Similar crises in the past have resulted in higher inflation and eventual booms in real property. In such cases, investors know that money in the bank will make them poorer, and buying property now at current prices protects them from inflation. And finally, rental demand in the UK will be higher. Another consequence of higher costs and building materials is reduced building of new homes, which will aggravate the UK housing crisis. Higher interest rates will also mean more consumers are unable to buy for their own use, forcing them down the rental path, thus increasing rental demand. This results in higher rental yields for investors buying UK rental property. So these 5 reasons may explain the increasing demand for UK property we're seeing following the Iran war. In summary, UK property gives good income and steady long-term growth and low geopolitical investment risk. It's a secure, tangible, physical asset that provides real security if there is turmoil internationally. Now, if investors do decide to buy UK rental property, then they should plan to own the property 100% passively, without taking on the liabilities of the landlord or having to deal with tenant or property maintenance issues. Please watch the short message from our sponsor at the end on how such a passive system works and why low-cost residential houses in the north of England represent the best value. Thanks for watching. Freehold houses in the north are the best form of UK property investment. They're affordable, deliver higher rental yields, and are growing at 6% per year. And here's an amazing offer from our sponsor.
To celebrate Find UK Property's 18th anniversary, you can reserve any house this month and get 4 years rent in advance. For example, this 2-bed freehold house with lounge, dining kitchen, bathroom suite and 2 bedrooms is under £80,000 with net rent after all costs of £5,600 per year. With 4 years rent up front, you pay just £57,599, making your net rental yield almost 10%. The biggest benefit is that you can be a 100% passive owner, living anywhere in the UK or abroad. You rent your property back to Find UK Property, and they take care of all the costs, tenant and property issues, and landlord liabilities.
Visit findukproperty.com or call us today.